Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Amiruddin and all everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Tiara Sisinaga, and you can call me Tiara or Chia. And now this is the exam popular literature. Now, the presentation I want analysis about the movie with the title is Kingdom of Planet of the Apes. Okay, now I want to start the presentation. Okay, the first I want to explain the myth mapping. Myth mapping, there are four kinds, namely synopsis of the movie, literary elements in the movie, culture elements in the movie, and social issue in the movie. Okay, now I want to continue my slide. Alright, synopsis of the movie Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes related to 2024 years. Apes have supplied humans as the domain species in the movie, which takes place several generations after Caesar's rule. Because the apes domain the movie, humans are shown as an inferior species. The intelligence of the apes following the events of the last film is also examined in this one. This film, which is set 300 years after Caesar's reign, centers on a young monkey named Noah who starts to have the doubts about his tribe's remote way of life. Noah, a young ape, is the protagonist of the novel. He is concerned about how his civilization treats humans and sets out on a quest to overthrow Proximus Caesar's dictatorial authority, which ultimately result in conflict between different factions and their views on coexisting with humans. His perspective shifts when he meets Nova, a human girl, and learns that people are not as excited as previously thought. Together, they convert the ruled race Proximus Caesar, who searched for prehistoric human technology while enslaving the surviving humans and apes. Alright, the next slide. Literary elements in the movie. In literary words, we will never miss out on what is called literary elements. In the movie Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, there are two types or narrative elements that I include in my analysis, namely them and character. Alright, dim. Dim, there are three kinds, namely power, grief, and loss, and the third, environment. Okay, the number one, power. This move examines how even in cultures that aspire to equality and peace, total power may lead to corruption. Proximus Caesar's son turns Caesar's lazy and abusing his position of authority and resulting to violence in order to keep it. Okay, number two, grief and loss. This movie addressed Caesar's passing and how his passing affected the ape society for a long time. The third, environment. This movie gently addresses environmental issues while demonstrating how resilient nature is and how it may regain its hegemony without human interference. Alright, this is the scene about the movie Kingdom of the of the Planet of the Apes, about the power, about the power. This is uh, Proximus is a primer examples of how greed, corrupt leadership and tradition. Kaiser's teachings originally expresses consistency and prosperity, but Proximus turned these values in tools of consequence. His desires to rule justify cruelty, such as burning villages and taking hostages. The behaviors of his soldiers completed this grudge for life in their pursuit of power. Alright, okay, the next. This is the scene movie Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, about the power, this in this scene it shows that Noah and Mai were caught by the Proximus soldiers. They brought them into the kingdom. The two of them spirits, May was taken into the cyberworld where the Proximus was. She was placed into a room with Trevet, the only human slave belonging to the Proximus. Proximus found him after he broke his leg in a fall. After that, he became a slave who read a book about the history of mankind. Unlikely May, the Proximus soldiers took Noah to the place where the enclave Apes lives. Proximus and enslaved the ape captives and his apes to break down the iron wall containing human relics, weapons, and to eradicate the remaining humans and also rule his kingdom. Alright, the number two literary elements, it is character. Noah undertook a significant heroic journey, transforming from a naive tribal member into a leader advocating for interspace cooperation. His internal conflict between loyalty to the ape community and moral conviction drives his narrative. Right? The next slide. Cultural elements in the movie. Several aspects of the apes' society culture are depicted in the movie Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Language and communication. Sign language, grunts, and screams are all part of the distinct language that monkeys have created. Their intricate social order and organization are reflected in this language. Number two, religion and spirituality. Some private cultures have a strong spiritual component with rituals or particular sites having deep symbolic importance. Number three, social organization and hierarchy. Hierarchy. Primate societies have formed social order and leaders. The different clans and their interaction make this clear. Number four, art and expression. The existence of tools and handcrafted items such a degree of artistic experience in the apes civilization, even though it is not stated directly. Number five, family and community. Apes habits loyalty and protection toward their kind, demonstrating strong family and community relationships. Alright, the last slide. about the social issue in the movie. Social issue in the movie Kingdom of Planet of the Apes. There are three kinds, namely war and conflict, two, loss of freedom and oppression, three, environmental destruction. The number one, war and conflict. The main conflict of this film revolves around the ongoing war between apes and humans, highlighting the devastating consequence of violence and the struggle for power and survival. The number two, loss of freedom and oppression. Both monkeys and humans experience various forms of op- oppression. Monkeys face the threat of excitation and potential enslavement, while some human groups are marginalized and exploited. The number three, environmental destructions. These films depict of post-apocalyptic world ravaged by environmental disasters, raising concern about the impact of human actions on the planet and the potential collapse of society. Okay, guys, and okay, sir, that's enough my presentation, and I hope you understand what I say, and I apologize about my language on if my speaking is not good, but I'm so happy if you watch my YouTube. Okay, thank you and good afternoon, sir, and all everyone. Bye.